My takeaway now is matching this intermediate point and matching the takeaway to sort of come, it's not outside the line, but takeaway, and then you can still hit draws, get the setup to match, get the takeaway to match. You might be thinking, I can't hit a fade or a draw on command. Maybe not. The way you've been going about it is giving you much less chance to accomplish it. Because I don't want to talk about technique, you know, there's one aspect, it's very simple to understand. You aim the club head where you want the ball to finish, okay? That's, in essence, all you need to do. And then whether you want a fade, you aim a little bit left of that. If you want to draw, you want a little bit left of that. Because we're going to start, you know, for a draw, we're going to be starting right and coming back to where the club head is pointing. Likewise with a fade, we're going to end it up, you know, we don't want to open it up. We just want the club head to be where we want the ball to finish. And the path is going to dictate where it starts and where it comes back to. That's the objective. Now, I've got a yellow ball out here because I want to show you that just the setup, the matching it, and the takeaway, how much that can be an advantage without complicated technique. I touched on it before about does that match the straight shot. But I'm going to exaggerate some of these here, all right? So we've got this intermediate point of the yellow ball. I want to go the left side of it and slice it, you know, a big fade back. I'm setting up, everything is sort of aimed a little bit left of it. My club head is aimed over that ball, all right? I know where I want to end it, so let's just presume that for now. But my setup feels a little bit open to go across there. My takeaway now is matching this intermediate point and matching the takeaway to sort of come, it's not outside the line, but to a straight shot, that's kind of what it is. If I was wanting to hit a fade, it wouldn't really feel very good to do this because I'd sort of pull across. So now my takeaway feels, just the momentum, feels like, yes, I'm drawing that line back. And that's how I'm going to hit a fade because I stay along that path. And it's going to start left to target and end up where we want. And it's dead simple. The Goldilocks thing works, but we take it outside and it fades through. A little bit heavy there. Doesn't always help to be chattering like this. But you know, what I learned then is I didn't fully commit to it. I didn't fully sort of release out to the left. I didn't commit to my target line. It's about that lesson. It's about that feedback that we want. I want to hit a draw, okay? So now, I want the ball to end up at that white flag down there, right? Hold on, let's get this correct. So this is kind of a big hook. I want the ball to end up at that white flag. Let's move this a little bit here. So there's my intermediate point. I'm going to go over that yellow ball to the right edge of it. But my club head is pointing at the end point. Now I'm just going to close my stance a little bit. But instead of just swinging and hoping, my takeaway, my setup is matching this objective to kind of go over that yellow ball and finish back over here. So yes, the club head is going to feel a bit shut, but now my takeaway is going to match the objective, the strategy, and the intermediate point to give me that hook that I wanted. And that's how it works. Whatever club you're hitting, you can hit big slices, but use your intermediate point and get the setup to match, get the takeaway to match. You want a big slice? It's all just in the setup and that takeaway, and the rest will really much take care of itself, okay? So the way you can get good at this, even if you've got a crappy golf swing, all right? Even if you've got a crappy golf swing, just make sure that you match your setup, your takeaway, and then you can still hit draws and hooks and get a lot better control over your golf game without anything to do with complicated technique. If you want to take your game to the next level, we have a wonderful free series that people are following that are transforming and giving them the first breakthrough plateau they've had in years. It's a simple swing, it's a simple method, it's going to add distance and consistency, and it's free, and you can check it out below.